Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a low-cost luxury video to show you some of the items I picked up at either TJ Maxx or Marshalls. So for today's items, I've got sort of a mini haul to show from both TJ Maxx and Marshalls. So the first product I want to show you is the Cocoa Powder Foundation from Too Faced. And this I picked up at TJ Maxx for only $9.99. I believe it retailed for about $34 and is no longer available at Sephora or Ulta, but on the Too Faced website it says it was $34. So $9.99, good price. Then the next one is the Stila Shimmer and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow. And I have this in Bohemi. It looks like a light pink shade of the Stila liquid eyeshadow, and I got this from Marshalls for $6.99. And then finally, I picked up the BareMinerals Get Nude Matte Liquid Lip Color in Icon, and I got this from Marshalls for $4.99. So I'm going to try these out, let you know what I think, and whether or not I suggest you should pick them up if you find them at Marshalls or TJ Maxx. So the first item is the Cocoa Powder Foundation from Too Faced, and I got this in light medium. So the black packaging, just like some of their bronzers and highlighters. And then just kind of a basic nude color for me. It's supposed to be a matte formula. I am an oily person, so I'm always in need of a good matte foundation. I prepped my face with the Bobbi Brown Face Base Moisturizer. Hopefully this will stick nicely to that primer. So I'm just gonna go in and start applying. And the box said that this is medium to full coverage. I'm glad I picked this up at a discounted price because I always feel like with powder foundations, I just use the product so quickly. I think from dipping and re-dipping my brush, trying to get the coverage I want with the powder, I tend to really go through powders quick. Medium to full coverage, I still see all of like my freckles and little bumps on my face through this foundation. I would say it's a pretty light coverage. Even now, this is about my third time putting a layer on, and it's not quite providing the coverage I would expect from something that says that it's medium to full. I think the color is pretty good, but coverage-wise, I don't think it's as covering as it claims to be, but hopefully it will keep me pretty matte for at least a couple hours while I wear this. On the box it says it's indulge in our cocoa powder foundation that glides on seamlessly, blending into the skin for a weightless matte rose petal finish. So infused with our exclusive cocoa complex, this antioxidant-rich, oil-absorbing, non-drying powder defends against free radicals while minimizing the appearance of fine lines, pores. I'm hoping it does keep me matte with the oil-absorbing kind of minerals that are in it. A great bonus is that the smell is amazing. Just like all of the Too Faced cocoa products, it smells great. It's not an overwhelming chocolate scent, but kind of just a perfumey chocolate, if that makes sense. Kind of like a soft powder chocolate. So I like the smell. I will wear this to see how it wears after a couple hours to see if my oiliness does start to come through. But I think the color's good. I'm just not sure about the coverage as far as it's claiming to be medium to full. And I'm getting about a light-ish medium coverage on my face. So no harm, no foul, but I can see why possibly this is now at the discount store. I'm gonna apply a little bit of just some blush to kind of rosy up my cheeks, and then I will continue on to the next product. Okay, so just a little bit of color on my cheeks to freshen it up. The next product I have is the Stila Shimmer and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow in Bohemi. It's a kind of pinkish color. It still is available at Sephora for $24, and the color is still available there. And picking it up at Marshall's for $6.99 I think is a great find. And the color is really pretty, just a light pink color. Comes in the nice rose gold packaging, and then just a felt tip applicator. So I'm just gonna apply this right on top of my lid, and then I'll blend it out probably with my finger. One eye. Oh, I think this is really pretty. And the color, when you apply it, it's wet. It's a liquid eyeshadow, but then it's not like drippy to where I feel that it's getting all over my finger and I can't control where it's going. I feel like I've got pretty good control to apply this, and that it's not trying to run into places I don't want it. And it's already dry. So I'm glad, okay, I did one eye first and then the other. This eye's completely dry. So I think I'd have to apply a little bit more to spread it out. But I actually think that's a good thing, because one of the issues I tend to have is when I'm applying a lot of liquids on my eyelids, or that when I open my eyelid or eye completely, I will press whatever's down here onto my upper eyelid, and so I have a giant mess. But this, it dries down pretty quick. So I like that, so that it doesn't make a mess all over my eye. But looking at this, I think it's really pretty. I'm just gonna blend a little bit of the eyeshadow that I had on already. Okay, so this actually blended into my eyeshadow that I already had on really well, pretty seamless, with a kind of light pink, and it goes well with the kind of purples and rosy colors that I already had on my eye. So I would strongly recommend this Stila Shimmer and Glow eyeshadow. I know they've got a Shimmer and Glow glitter that's in the same packaging. I have not seen that at any of the discount stores. If I do, I will definitely grab it. But to find one of the Shimmer and Glow eyeshadows at Marshall's was amazing. So I'm really happy I was able to pick this up. This has been in my Sephora cart a few times, but I took it out because, oh, I just can't justify $24 on one eyeshadow product. But for $6.99, I can totally justify that, especially in a rosy pinkish color. I know that I will wear a pink color like this pretty often, because I tend to wear darker colors on the edges and then either a pinkish or a champagne in the middle. So great find, highly would recommend. If you find this out at TJ Maxx or Marshalls, you should pick it up. Finally, I have the BareMinerals Get Nude Matte Liquid Lip Color, and I have it in Icon. So this is kind of a brownish mauve color. I think it's going to be a great neutral. So just basic sleek packaging. The scent of this is amazing. I'm getting like a melted milk chocolate smell, but not a sweet, sickening chocolate like sometimes I've smelled with lip glosses. This just smells like smooth melted milk chocolate. So I'll try this on. I really like the smell and texture. The texture feels like I just applied melted chocolate onto my lips. It's got almost that slight, there's a slight texture to it, but it's very smooth as I apply it. So it's very comfortable right now. I've never tried any of the liquid lipsticks from BareMinerals, so I'm not sure how they dry down. I will let this sit for a couple minutes and then let you know if it's completely dried and do a little transfer test to see how it wears. So while I'm waiting for this to kind of dry down, the price for this liquid lipstick is $19 on Sephora. So getting it for $4.99, amazing deal. And also the color icon is still available for purchase on Sephora and at $19. Major discount to get it for only $5 at Marshall's. So it's been a few minutes that this has been on my lips and it is still wet feeling. I'm assuming this is probably more of a comfort wear liquid lipstick than one of the really transfer proof dry liquid lipsticks like some of the other brands. Seeing that it is probably more of a comfort wear, I can almost guarantee right now after about 5 minutes of having it on that it is going to transfer onto my hand. So let's see how it does. Yes. So this might take quite a bit longer to dry down, but I'm okay with that. It feels really good on my lips. And actually I think kind of removing a layer, it's letting it dry down a little faster. I can already feel it's thinner on my lips and hopefully going to dry down. So I will check in with both the foundation to let you know if it keeps me matte, and then I will check in with the lipstick to let you know how it wears throughout the day and how comfortable it is. Right now for the eyeshadow, it's completely dry. I really like the look of it and its texture. It's shiny and shimmery, but not glittery. So it gives my eyelids a nice pop. So this one, super stellar. The foundation, we will see how I like it as the day goes on. And so far, I love this color, the texture and the smell. I will keep you posted on how long it wears. So I will check in later. So I am in car line right now to pick up my daughter. I wanted to give a quick check-in to let you know how this foundation is wearing and also the lipstick. As of right now, when I check my mirror, the foundation is okay. It's not completely matte and oil absorbing, and I have not even left my house since I applied it. So that's not the best. I'm also maybe wondering if it was the face base, but I am getting a little bit oily where you can see it on my face after I've had this on for about 5 hours now. So it's not a long period of time, but it's not as if it's only been a couple hours. So foundation, I would say, is doing okay. I still want to try it again with maybe a tinted moisturizer or a light coverage foundation underneath. Then apply this powder to see if it does give me that full coverage that it claims to have. Onto the lipstick. This did dry down pretty matte. It is not a crunchy sort of matte texture. It has a nice feel to it. But it did dry down, so that is good. For the transfer proof, it does transfer a little bit when I kiss the back of my hand. So it's not completely transfer proof, but it is very comfortable to wear. I think the color is really nice, pretty close on with a match to my regular lip color. So you can't see too much of the color separation between my natural lip and then the lipstick. So I think that was pretty good. I also did have lunch. I had some chicken and raspberries and stuff. So the lipstick has worn off a little bit, but not significantly where I feel I really need to apply again. So I think the lipstick is doing great. The foundation, it leaves something to be desired. So I'm not really into it, but maybe let me know if it works for you and how you apply it to really get it to work well. As far as this low-cost luxury haul goes, I would say 2 out of the 3 products are really great. I would definitely recommend the Stila liquid eyeshadow and then this BareMinerals liquid lipstick. The Too Faced powder foundation I'm not that crazy about, so it is not on my hits list. But like I said, if you do have a way that you wear this foundation that gets the coverage to be a little bit more, please let me know in the comments so that I can try it again and hopefully have more success with that foundation. Until then, happy hunting and thanks for watching.